Hi, my name is Natalie McGill, and I am with Capital Agency Insurance. I am here today with my colleague, Brian Rober, and we are here to answer some frequently asked questions about the agency, about insurance, and we're really excited to get into them.
It looks like we have another question that's come in. Natalie, what's your insurance pet peeve?
Oh, I know this one. The term full coverage.
Yeah.
What does that mean? How is it? It's fully covered from what? It's a term that somebody invented in an insurance marketing room somewhere a long time ago, and it doesn't exist. So
There's no such thing.
there's no such thing. I mean, people use it to describe comprehensive and collision coverage on an auto policy. So if you hit somebody and and you have full coverage, it's going to take care of everything. Misnomer. There are a lot of pieces to an auto policy. And without getting as nerdy as I want to in this moment, just understand that there is no full coverage. What's your pet peeve?
Well, I've got to be careful with this because I don't want to offend anyone, but it's the term apples to apples.
Yeah.
I understand when folks are shopping to compare their rates, they want to compare what they have, but apples to apples is really not what we're here for. We want to make sure that you get the right value, the right coverage for your needs. What I like to tell clients when I talk to them is if you shop apples to apples, and that's what you've always done, you have the same liability coverage you had when you were 16 years old. And I think it's probably safe to say your life has changed, your assets have changed. So apples to apples is the one that gets me.
Yeah.
I think the conversation needs to be deeper.
Yep. No, I completely agree. And at Capital Agency, one of our philosophies is, if somebody comes to us with, their current policy from another agent, that's like copying somebody's homework that may or may not be right.
Yeah.
So
the dog should have eaten it.
Exactly. The dog may have needed to eat that policy. But we're going to underwrite your risk as we know how to do. Our next question is, what is your elevator pitch? Why should I buy my insurance from you?
Well, as we mentioned earlier, Capital Agency's been around nearly 75 years. We've got a team of licensed account managers, account executives, all with a wealth of experience. We're independent agents, so we can help our clients shop their policies through a host of carriers. And I think we're good.
Yeah. But talk to me about you. Why should I buy my insurance from you? What makes Brian Rober the guy I want to buy insurance from?
I've been in the industry for 25 years. I've worked in all lines of business: auto and home, commercial, life, long-term care, Medicare-related products, health. I like what I do. I mean, this is my career, and we're here to help.
Yeah. I think you, like me, are also an insurance nerd. Which, it doesn't make us the
One hates to brag.
Yeah, it doesn't make us like the coolest kids at the party. But I actually enjoy insurance. I enjoy the business of it. I enjoy digging into policy, coverage and questions. And
well, at the end of the day, insurance is important. I'm glad that we're partnered and part of CapFed because it's all about assets. And at the end of the day, your insurance is the foundation of your financial plan. And you don't want one mistake, a bizarre accident to compromise your nest egg.
Yep.
So now I am getting nerdy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll allow it. We have another video question. This one is from our friend Alex.
I've heard people mention personal umbrella policies, but what exactly does that cover?
Excellent question. I'm glad you asked it. We kind of touched upon it a little bit earlier, I think, with our young driver question. But do you want to go ahead and just explain sort of what an umbrella is and what it does?
Absolutely. An umbrella is a separate liability policy that goes above, and I can't say umbrella without doing this, above and beyond the policy limits of both your auto and your home. And if you have other toys like boats or ATVs, the umbrella policy adds liability coverage beyond the maximum payout that you would have on those policies. So, the most common event that would happen where an umbrella would kick in would be an unfortunate auto accident, where most clients have auto policy limits that stop at $100,000 or $250,000 for the injuries to one person. The umbrella, if you maxed out your policy, it would add $1 million on top of that. So you would go from $250,000 for the injuries to that person to $1.25 million.
Yeah, and in this day and age, it's not hard to exceed those underlying limits. If you're in a multi-car accident that involves a Tesla, a BMW, and a Mercedes, and a Kia, you've already blown through your underlying limits pretty quickly. And if there's injuries on top of that, then
$100,000 does not go very far in a hospital setting any longer. And I think the thing to keep in mind is the umbrella protects your assets. So, let's say that you have a policy where it's maxed out at $100,000 in coverage. If you have an accident and it exceeds that $100,000, that injured party or their family can come after your assets. The policy, the carrier, they're going to pay the $100,000. The injured party is going to pursue the rest of what they need for their injuries, and that means that they can come after your personal assets. So, think of your savings, your home equity. If you have more to protect than what your liability limits are, you're underinsured.
Yep. One of the objections that I hear from time to time is, well, I don't have anything. I don't have any assets for them to come after, let them come after me. Like, do you have the capacity to work still? Are you not, at a retirement age, or beyond? A court can consider your future wages in any kind of judgment in that kind of situation. So you may not have anything now, but everything that you plan to have in the future is in jeopardy if you don't have the right kind of coverage in place.
Absolutely. Garnishment is a very real thing. I'm not an attorney, but they can garnish up to 25% of your after-tax income. So, can you live on 75% of what you did before?
I can't.
My wife can't.
I love this question. So, I have friends and family, obviously, outside of the industry. It's shocking. And they'll say, your insurance is boring. It's boring. How do you do this? Why are you doing this? What's your why? Why have you stuck with it as long as you have?
Every day is different. Every client's different. As we've talked about, we do multiple lines. We're not just auto and home. If you have a small business, I can help you insure that. I can help you navigate as that business grows. You're going to have different needs. You're going to need workers' comp at some point. If your business needs group health, we can help with that. When you reach retirement, I can help you with that transition from regular health insurance or under 65 health insurance to Medicare. We can help clients throughout every stage of their life. And again, as I mentioned earlier, insurance is the baseline, the foundation of your financial plan. And I don't know, I guess it's kind of an honor to help people with that.
Yeah, I agree. For me, I think, insurance has a place for everyone, and it's not just, for those that sit behind, actuarial tables, setting rate. It's not just the product people, building the insurance policies on the state level. It's been the industry's been good to me in a lot of ways. And my favorite part of it is, being able to, use my people skills. I love talking to customers. I love interacting with our employees. Insurance is never going away, and literally every person needs some form of insurance from birth to death. So, being able to be the person that helps them navigate that journey it's kind of fun.
We at Capital Agency Insurance would like to be your insurance partners.
You can reach us pretty much anywhere you can find Capital Federal. You can stop into your local branch. You can give our 800 number a call, or find us on the website or on social, or you can click on the links below.